Good.
I'd like to change those settings. It feels so weird, but really
214. 17.
Perfect. I think so.
Front left above the waterline.
Yep.
Do you need, and it needs to be clean and dry for it to stick?
Yes.
Okay. And then
It's right on top, it's not on the side.
okay, it's on the side, it's from the left.
1380.
Cool. Fits great. Okay. Our first lesson. Women's XL. Basic. I wish we did this earlier. I said Simon. Yes. Okay. Barbara, yours. I'm actually still in it.
Gotcha.
Colin,
How are you?
I'm pretty good. Yourself?
Good. You want one?
But
I haven't tagged my target.
But I doubt it's there because I think I took it there.
Okay.
Simon.
I reorganized.
Yeah.
Food with 41.
Simon.
I
Number is it?
Where the heck have
Papa
you
Freaks.
been?
Yeah.
Need
I didn't even run
It is,
in.
but I got something. Thanks. There's a lot of 25.
What's going on with this one? Why isn't this one going on? Explanation. I was just wondering if there was a mistake. You in for 93? Do you have that number on your crop?
Yes, I have it on my cross. I can still change?
Yeah. You can think about it. Previous meeting, check in with me, and I can just.
Okay.
And then previous meetings at 10:20. Yeah, you can do.
Okay.
I just have the.
You're the board guy.
Thanks for all. Sorry.
No worries.
Carly would do.
Because she has an iPad.
Yeah. iPad.
OC1, somebody.
But I'm hearing, and I think another guy that signed for OC1 is bringing his V1.
There's 5.
We'll get his 4 then.
What's happening in Penticton?
Take lots of videos of Carly. Really up close.
Already got a couple.
No, but if all of a sudden my speed drops,
Yeah.
I know that I'm in that.
222.
And if I'm looking for guidelines and stuff,
And then a men's
You're doing the
medium
4-kilometer
25.
course?
Yes.
And do you have a number on your craft?
No.
No. Would you like a number on your craft, or would you like me to draw one?
I got nothing better than reading Fuzzy in the middle of the river. And so he wouldn't listen. I tried 2 or 3 times. Then I told him
Let's spin small.
yes, there's another one. Door line, drive. Yeah, tell him. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened, dude. Yeah, we all paid. Yeah. We got mixed up. Yeah.
What you got? What you got is so far in the water. Let's go.
Have fun. Good morning.
An hour and a half? I don't know about that. You want it?
Which side? Left.
Well. Oh, to me. Oh, yes. It's Steve.
Steve John Wick says Steve J. Steve.
We finished like what? 8 of us or more. 8 of us, side by side. Yeah, I saw that. David's birthday. Yeah. He told me to learn all that slow, but I felt like I was working one. Yeah, we learned all that slow. She's got it. I just had a phone call with.
because you know.
Good story, Calvin. Good choice. Apparently.
Exactly.
I don't know, this doesn't have this on the It's only 7K, so I'm sure they'll see me. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the wind.
Colder weather, but typically the northerly winds are, at this time of year, are shorter lived. So I do, it doesn't feel like it's already starting to drop a little bit, so I hope that remains the case. The forecast is on that. I'm going to go over a few things, but if you decide based on the conditions out there that you are either going to not finish the race or change your race course, may switch to the 7.5K your course, that you let someone know so that we're not out there looking for you, wondering why you're not where you're supposed to be.
Not just someone. Me specifically.
So if you're on a surfski, you can draft another surfski. If you're on a SUP that is 14 feet long, you can draft another SUP that is 14 feet long, regardless of vessel category, please. Other house rules for all of our races is that there is no dock ducking, so you shouldn't be going super close. Oh, of course, everybody does need to have a PF. You need to have a leash attached to your craft, so make sure you have those. If you do not have those, you can let us know, and I can do my best to try to help you out and get you some of those. You do also need to have a whistle. We do also suggest that you carry a phone in a waterproof case. Okay, before I go into the specific race courses, for everybody who's starting, you are going to start keeping the government dock, which is the main. And when you finish, this is different than TNR. Okay, so the finish is going to be keeping Carly and Keaton, who are going to be. Any questions on the start finish? Start, I've written it up on here. We are going to start the long course first. Anybody who's sitting down is going to be the first wave. Within about 1 minute, the next wave is going to go, which is, and then the 7.5K course, anyone standing up. And then everyone doing the 4K course will start together. So if you are doing one of the shorter courses, please stay off the front of the start line at the beginning. But be prepared because it will go quite quickly when we start our race. You're going to keep that on your right, and then you're going to turn down south, heading towards Grey Rocks Island, keeping Grey Rocks Island on your left, and returning to the cove. No more buoys to worry about, just follow the shoreline back to where you started. Entrance as boats do come in and out of there. So that buoy is in play. We need you to stay on keeping that buoy on your left to avoid the marina entrance. You need to go between the lighthouse and that island. So staying generally closer to shore is the right line here. Continue following the shoreline around the corner, Raccoon Island on your right, then over to Jug Island, which is the little island you can see straight out from us here. Keep that on your right and head straight back to the finish. Stay keeping the buoy on your left by the marina. You are going in between the lighthouse and Lone Rock Point. From there, you're following the shoreline. You go around Boulder Island on your right, Grey Rocks on your right, follow the shoreline back to Deep Cove to the finish. Any questions?
Yes.
Yes, nothing to worry about on the end of
Did you get me ducky under the boat?
Right behind you. All right, stay right there. It's coming down, right? The wind is dropping. The wind is dropping. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the way.
built one many years ago. Yeah, he had his wedding over in Belfast.
Thanks. Seats couldn't dry. Couldn't dry just for you.
They assembled the outrigger like a two-person. Are you ready? It actually was a sailing outrigger too. You could build it.
Wow. There you go. Like that? Yeah. Make us proud, James. I know, I was just thinking that we came in at a bad time.
That's what's in it. Thank you. Well, that's a should have picked something else from you.
Like what?
Enthusiasm. I guess the competition started.
You guys feeling ready?
Yeah, this is all going in.
It's only 14 kilometers.
Yeah, only 14 of course.
We've got one today.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Me too, man. My arm is so sore. Yeah. Yeah. Dude.
You're doing the 14K, yeah?
That's the plan for now.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
We'll see.
You got the fun job today.
I'm so thankful the wind's dying down a bit here. That would have been rough if it was still white capping like it was earlier. Let's hope it stays up. It looked like it was white capping. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got that cool.
They usually start right out the dock.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, this is good for filming, but I can't see anything else. You sick. Anything for the video though. Anything for the shot.
Anything for the
Was gone to a fight with a ref at a basketball game. I feel like one of those people that take pictures like the first ever camera. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Holy shit. Power stance.
Alright, it's a little windy, we're all ready. Let's do this 13 seconds early. Your race starts within 5 seconds.
Wait, don't go yet. Yeah, wait for the stand up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of the way of that because I kind of drifted in there.